everybody, welcome to this wonderful, basically this whole entire video that I'm going to say is that I'm Zoe Alex, welcome. So, there's going to be another poker video that you'll be interested in, and it's going to be very remarkable on how it seems to be. Knowing about how it is, you have to understand about how it is in one way or another, and you think that, everything seems to be fine. But this is the way it goes. So this is like almost like the defeat the odds poker game in one way or another, and you have to know what you can, and go with the whole entire flow and everything else. And you believe that how everything is, and you have to go with the flow and do what you can. But that's how it seems to be, right? So you have to how you can do that, right? So you have to understand that this is the way of how it goes, how it seems to be, and knowing that the way how this is, I think that the best option there is, in one way or another, it's the way of how this is, and this is the way it is, right? So you have to understand that when everything goes in the right direction, it's the way of how it seems to be, right? Because you have to improve yourself wisely. You have to do what you can, and you have to understand about go with the flow and understand about how it seems to be. So you have to play by the rules, and when it's good, you have to understand that, right? So it's the way of how you can interested on how it is, and you think that this is the way it seems to be. This is the way it kind of concludes, right? And when it is, you have to focus on the ability from the right and wrong perspective. And when it's very good, you have to say, alright, this is the way it kind of intunes about the situation, because that's the way it goes, right? So the point being is that in this whole entire remarkable setting, or this way about this whole entire video, you have to pay attention about it. So this is another defeat the odds poker game. It's going to be a very different, but this is how it is in that way, and then this is the way it kind of goes. So you have to prove yourself wisely to understand about how it is in one way or another, and you do exactly what it is. So you have to understand that as it seems to be. So you think that everything seems to be fine, but then it's like, this is a way of how everything is, right? So that's why that this is going to be a very way of knowing what to do, and it's based on how it is. So you have to do what you can to understand about that, and this is the way it kind of is. So you have to do what you need to be, and that's the way it is, and that's how it goes. So just remember about this, that the way of how this is, it is, and remember that I have the tennis card to split up the cards up, and plus I have the dealer button to see it goes first. That's the way it goes, right? That's the way it seems to be. So you understand about how it is, and plus that remember that the podcast will be on your left side, Zoe Alex is on the right side. You're not confused about it, but that's the way it goes, and that's the way it seems to be, and that's how it is. So I hope you all enjoy it, and please understand about what's going on in this whole entire way, and that's how it is. So here we go. So the podcast have the 7 of clubs, Joy Elks has the 8 diamonds, so I'll go first. So here we go. So Zoe Elks will get 5 cards, Bogus will get 5 cards. Let's see. Let's see what I have. I have ace, king of spades, 6, 5 of diamonds, and 2 of hearts. Alright, that's not bad. And then let's see what the pro gods have. We got for the king, 9, 10 of hearts, queen, jack of clubs. So, you know, basically it would be hearts and clubs versus my diamonds and spades. So here we go. And the flop. Flop is 5, 3 of hearts and 3 clubs. Turn. 10 diamonds. And 8 of clubs. Basically I have a pair of 5s, but the pro guys have a pair of 10s, I can tell. And they have, like, you know, king 10 with a pair of 3s. I have the ace low as well, so now it's 1 point for the pro guys, 0 points for everybody else. The flop is ace of diamonds, ace of spades, 9 of diamonds. Turn. 9 clubs. And queen of diamonds. Pro guys have a full house. Defeats my 6 high flush. Now it's 2 points for the pro guys, 0 points for everybody else. Let's see what's going on here. And the flop is 4 of clubs, 4 diamonds, 4 spades. Turn. 7 spades. And king of clubs. I have ace king with a pair of 4s. Pro guys have king jack with a pair of 4s. But I think ace king takes it, so it's 1 point for something else, 2 points for pro guys. Wow. So let's see what's happening. Let's figure out. Let's see. So yes, we'll get this guy's pro guys will get 5 cards. Let's see what the pro guys have. And they have, look at that, king 5 of diamonds, king of spades, king 2 of hearts. So they have trick kings. Like that's very interesting, isn't it? Yep. Let's see what I have. I have queen of spades, 4 jack of diamonds, 6, 9 of hearts, 3 of clubs for Zoe Elks. So, you know, that's the way it goes. They do have my hearts, they do have my diamonds away. That's how it seems to be, I guess. So here we go. flop is ace, queen of hearts, jack of clubs. Turn, five of hearts. And seven of spades. Four guys have a king high flush that defeats my non-high flush and my two pair. Now it's 3 points to both guys, 1 point for Zoe Alex. And the flop. Flop is 5, ace, queen, all hearts. Turn. 10 diamonds. And jack of hearts. I have not have flush because have the king eye flush once again, and there must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 points for both guys, 1 point for Zoe Alex. And the flop. Flop is 9 of spades, ace, 5 of hearts. Turn. Ace spades. And 2 of diamonds. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 ace, ace high straight for Zoe Alex, and that must be at least 1 point. 1 is 2. 2 points for Zoe Alex, 4 points for both guys. See what's happening. And the flop is 10 of clubs, 10 diamonds, ace of clubs. Turn, 6 diamonds, and 3 of spades. I have 6s and 3s, but both guys have kings and 10s. They have 2 pair. So now it's 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the both guys. 2 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. This is going to be the way it is, I guess, right? So, it's going to be exactly, but it's different. Bogarts will get 6 cards, so Zoe will get 5 cards. Let's see what the Bogarts have. Bogarts have the 6, 10 of hearts, 3 spades, 3 of clubs, jack, 4 diamonds. Okay. Let's see what I have. I have ace, 6 of diamonds, queen of spades, ace, 5 of hearts. So now I have the hearts and diamonds dominated because I got the Bogarts' hearts and diamonds as well. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. And the flop is 6 of clubs, king of spades, king of diamonds. Turn, 2 hearts. And jack of clubs. Bogarts have jacks and 6s, but I have aces and kings. So I'll take it. Now it's 2 plus 1 is 3, so 3 points for Zoyoungs, 5 points for the Bogarts. And here we go. Flop is 2 hearts, king of spades, 6 of clubs. Turn. 8 diamonds. And queen of diamonds. Queens and sixes. Bogarts kind of miss with their pair of sixes. And there must be at least, I think I'm up to 3 now. So it will be 3 points for Zoyoungs, 5 points for Bogarts. And here we go. The flop is king 6 of clubs and 2 hearts. The turn. 8 spades. And 2 of diamonds. I have aces and 2s. Defeats Bogarts' pair of 6s once again. That's 4 points for Zoyoungs, 5 points for Bogarts. Let's see what's going on here. And here is the flop. Flop is king of diamonds, heart of spades, 9 diamonds. Turn. 4 of clubs. And 3 of diamonds. I have an ace high flush, defeats Bogarts' top set pair of 3s. And they have the jack high flush as well. But I'll take it. And that must be at least, I think it will be 5 plus 5, like, well, basically it's a tie in points. So it will be 5 points for Zoyoungs, 5 points for Bogarts. That's what I mean. So it's kind of very interesting about what's going on with the cards. Okay, so it's like, it is an ultimate battle, right? Right, so here we go. Now it's Bogarts' turn. Bogarts will get 7 cards, so Zoyoungs will get 6 cards. Let's see what Bogarts have. So they have the ace 9 clubs, they have 7, 8 of hearts, they have the 2 of diamonds, and then they have the 5, 9 of spades. So, you know, they have hearts and clubs, and that's what they have. Let's see what's going on. I have the king, jack of hearts, queen of diamonds, king, jack of clubs, and ace spades. So basically, Bogarts took my clubs away, and basically, you know, I have hearts, so that's a good thing. And I have kings and jacks. So that's good as well. So let me try to figure out a little different flop. And the flop is 3 diamonds and queen 2 of clubs. Return. Ace hearts. And jack of diamonds. Up top still with a pair of jacks. Poker's gonna only miss with their aces and twos. Like there's nothing out there for them. Now 6 points for Zoe Elks and 5 points for the Pokegods. And here we go. Flop is ace of diamonds, queen clubs, 3 diamonds. Turn. 6 diamonds. And king of spades. Top set with a pair of kings. Defeats Pokegods is straight draw and everything else that they completely missed. Now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zoe Elks, 5 points for Pokegods. Let's see what's happening. And the flop is ace of hearts, 10, 2 of spades. Turn. 6 diamonds. And king of spades. I do have, here we go with a pair of kings. I do have an ace high straight. But Pokegods have the not high flush. Wow. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Pokegods. 7 points for Zoe Elks. Wow. Here we go. So Zoe Elks will get 7 cards, Pokegods will get 6 cards. Let's see what the Pokegods will have this time. And the Pokegods have the Queen, 9, King of Clubs, 7, 10, 8 of Hearts. That's very interesting, eh? That's the way it kind of goes. Let's see what I have. Let's see what Zoe Elks has. I have the Ace of Diamonds, King 3 of Hearts, Queen 3 of Spades, Jack 3 of Clubs. So basically I have, pair of threes, 3 threes, so basically, the Pokegods can't make a royal flush because you have the King, Queen of Clubs, not the Jack of Clubs, right? Or do have their hearts dominated? They have my clubs dominated. I got spades, they don't. Alright, so that's how it is. So let's see what's happening. So I'll do different flop this time. Let's see. And flop is 2 diamonds, 9 hearts, 4 of clubs. Turn. 7 diamonds. And Jack of hearts. Basically I have a pair of jacks, but the pro gods have 9s and 7s to pair. They also have a jack high straight. Wow, so now it's 7 points for pro gods, 7 points for Zoe Elks. And let's see. And the flop is 4 hearts, 7 of diamonds, 4 clubs. Turn. 3 diamonds. And 8 of spades. I have 3 3s and 4s for a full house. That defeats the Bogots to 7-8, 2 pair. And now it's 8 points for Zoe Elks, 7 points for the Bogots. Here we go. The flop is King, Queen of diamonds, 5 of spades. Turn. King of spades. 8 of diamonds. Pro guys have the King, Queen full house. Exactly the same as Zoe Elks has King, Queen full house. So now it's 8 points for Pro Gods, 8 points for Zoe Elks. Wow. And here is the flop. Flop is 3 diamonds, 7 clubs, 2 diamonds. Turn. 8 clubs. And 6 of hearts. Pro guys have the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 eyes straight. Wow. Defeats my top set pair of 3s. Now it's 9 points for Pro Gods, 8 points for Zoe Elks. Wowie. That's how it is, I guess. Right? That's how it seems to be. So yes, we get some of the cards, focus, we get some of the cards. So let's see. Let's see what the Pro Gods have. Oh my goodness gracious. They have ace king clubs. They have the 6, 10, 9 of diamonds. They have 10 spades. They have ace of hearts. They have pair of aces, pair of tens. Right? That's really interesting, isn't it? Yes. Let's see what I have. I have the 4 jack, 10, queen of hearts, 6, 2 clubs, and 5 of diamonds. So basically I have hearts and clubs, but pro guys have my clubs and I have hearts, so this is very interesting indeed. So here we go. And let's see, and the flop is 7 diamonds, 5 clubs, 2 hearts. Turn 5 of spades, and ace of spades. Progress have the ace 5 full house. Defeats my 5-2 full house. Oh my god. Wow. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for both gods. 8 points for Zoe Elks. And here we go. The flop is 8 spades, 2 hearts, 7 diamonds. Turn 2 spades. And 8 of diamonds. I have 3 of a kind with a pair of 2s. Both guys only have aces and 8s, but 3 of a kind defeats it. And now it's 9 points for Zoe Elks and 10 points for the Pro Gods. And here we go. Flop is 5-2 of hearts, 8 of spades. Turn. Jack of diamonds. And 9 of hearts. So I have the queen of flush. Yeah, both guys kind of missed with their straight draw. And now that must be at least, I think it's 9 points for Zoe Elks and 10 points for both guys. Wow. Wow. And let's see what's happening here. And the flop is 3 jack of diamonds, 8 of spades. Turn 2 diamonds. And 6 of hearts. I kinda have a straight, but pro guys have a 10-eye flush. Yep, obviously they'll take it. Now it's 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for the pro gods, and I'm up to 9 points for Zoe Elks, I believe. So let's see what's going on. And the flop is 7-2 of diamonds, 2 of spades. Turn 10 of clubs. 7 of hearts. Both players, well, I have 10-2 full house, but I think the Bogots have the 10s and 7s for a full house. Oh my lord. So that must be at least 11 plus 1 is 12, so it's 12 points for the Bogots. And I think I'm still stuck at that 9 points. Yeah, 9 points for Zoe Alex, I believe. So it's very interesting on how this is going to go. So we're kind of close in points in this game. That's the way it kind of goes, right? That's how it is. So let's see what's happening. Focus will get 8 cards, so yes, we get 7 cards. And then we will do the big finale coming up as well. Focus have the 3 9 of hearts, 4 10 9 of diamonds, ace king of clubs, and 7 of spades. So that's what they have with a pair of 9s. And let's see what I have. I have the 10 of spades, I have the 6 3 of diamonds, 3 8 9 clubs, ace of hearts. So basically, you know, I got clubs and diamonds. But Pogots have my diamonds covered. They also have my clubs covered. So this will be very interesting indeed. They also have one of my 9s. So I have 2 of their 9s. They have one of my 10s, one of my aces, one of my 3s. So it's like, this is going to be very interesting. So let's see. And the flop is 5 king of hearts, 20 diamonds. Turn, 8 diamonds. And jack of clubs. Both players have an ace high straight together. And now let's be at least 10 points for Zoe Alex, 12 points for the Pogots. And here we go. And the flop is queen of clubs, king 5 of spades, king 5 of hearts, I mean. Turn, 3 of spades. And 5 of clubs. Pogots only have basically, you know, king 3. They kind of missed their straight draw. I have a full house. Now it's 11 points for Zoe Alex, 12 points for Pogots. Let's see. And the flop is king of hearts, 2 diamonds, 5 of spades. The turn, 8 diamonds. And 7 of diamonds. I have a 6 high flush, but the Pogots have the 9 high flush. and a 10-eye flush as well. So that must be at least, let's see, oh, it'll be at least 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for the Pro Gods, 11 points for Zoe Elks. Wow. Right, so let's do the big finale. Right, so this is going to be the big finale. Bogus will get 6 cards, so Yellows will get 7 cards. So this is it. This is it. This is going to be the big finale. And Bogus have the 4, 9 of clubs, Queen, 10 of hearts, King of spades. So they have clubs, hearts, spades. And let's see what I have. I have the 6, 2 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, Jack of spades, Ace, 4, Jack of hearts. So, you know, this is the way it seems to be, and this is the way it goes. So, here we go. And the flop. Flop is 9 diamonds, 8 hearts, 5 clubs. Turn. Jack of clubs. And 6 of hearts. I have a top set with a pair of jacks, but both guys have an 8, 9, 10 jack, queen, queen, nine straight. 14 points for the Pro Gods, 11 points for Zoe Elks. And the flop. Flop is queen, 5 of clubs, 9 diamonds. Turn. Ace of spades. And 6 of diamonds. I have aces and sixes, aces and fives. Pro Gods kind of missed with their 2 pair. Now it's 12 points for Zoe Elks, 14 points for the Pro Gods. And here is the flop. Flop is 5 of spades, 5 queen of hearts, queen clubs. The turn. 3 hearts. And king of diamonds. Both guys kind of miss with their 2 pair. I have a 3 of a kind with a pair of 5s. And that will be 12 plus 1 is 13 points for Zoe Elks, 14 points for the Pro Gods. Now, flop is 2 of spades, king 10 of diamonds. Turn. 4 of spades. And king of hearts. Pokeguts have the king 10 full house. Wow. So that'll be 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for Zoe Alex. 13 points for Zoe Alex. 15 points for the Pokeguts. And 13 points for Zoe Alex. That's what I mean. Sorry about that mix up. And the flop is 10, 7 spades, 7 clubs. Turn. 2 of diamonds. And 10 of diamonds. Pokeguts have trip 10s, 3 of a kind. Defeats my jacks and 10s, jacks and 7s. So that'll be 16 points for the Pokeguts. 13 points for Zoe Alex. Right, so this is going to be the big finale. So this is going to be the big finale coming up. And I hope that you all enjoy it. So Zoe Alex will get 7 cards, Pokeguts will get 6 cards. This will be the end of it. Who's gonna win? That's how it is. So the Pokeguts have the 5 of clubs, 7 6 of hearts, 8 9 of diamonds, and 7 of spades. So that's what they have. Now let's see what I have for this whole entire thing. Let's see. I have the 10 2 of spades, king or jack of diamonds, king queen of hearts, and 10 clubs. So I have pair of 10s, pair of kings, right? So this is going to be very interesting indeed. And the flop is queen, 7 of diamonds, 2 of clubs. Turn. 2 of diamonds. And jack of spades. I have jacks and 2s for a full house. Defeats the 7s and 2s for a full house. And I have the king of flush and everything else that goes with it. Now it's going to be 14 points for Zoe Alex, 16 points for the Pokeguts. And here we go. Flop is queen, two of clubs, seven diamonds. Turn. Nine of spades. And 10 of diamonds. So top set with pair of tens. I also have the 9 to jack, king, queen, king out straight. 15 points for Zoe Alex. 16 points for Bill Gods. And the flop is 9 to queen, all clubs. Turn. 4 hearts. And 3 of diamonds. Pro guys have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 high straight. Wow. Defeats my 2 pair. 17 points to the pro gods. And 15 points for Zoe Alex. And let's see. Flop is ace of diamonds, 4 hearts, queen clubs. Turn. 4 diamonds. And 5 of hearts. And Pokedex only have 7s and 4s. I have 10s and 4s. Like I have 2 pair. So it's 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for Zoe Alex. 16 points for the Pokegods. Wow. And the flop. Flop is 9, 3, 8. All spades. Turn. 5 of spades. And jack of clubs. I have a flush. I also have a queen high straight as well. Pokedex only have 8s and 5s. Like they kind of missed with their straight draw, whatever it is. And now let's be 17 points for Zoe Alex, 16 points for the Pokegods. Right, and one more. And the flop is queen spades, 5 diamonds, queen clubs. Turn. 4 diamonds. And 3 of clubs. Pro guys have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semi straight. Now I think both players have 17 points. Yeah, 17 points to the pro guys, 17 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. Just wow. Who's gonna win? And here we go. The flop is King of Clubs, Nine of Spades, Nine of Clubs. Turn. Queen of Clubs. And Ace of Diamonds. I have Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10 of straight. Pogus defeats with a trip nines of a third kind. Cannot defeat a straight. And all it is that the way of how this is, I'm going to say it right now, is that you're basically your winner, as in Zoe Alex, as in me. I got at least 17 points is 18. 18 points for Zoe Alex, and the Pogus are up to 17 points. So, that's the way it goes. That's how it seems to be, because you can't always win, and that's how it is. And knowing about how it is, I think that this is the way it goes, this is the way it seems to be, this is the way it is. So, the way about a good thing is, you know your limit, play within it. That's the way it goes, and this is the way it seems to be. So, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day to all. I'll see you next time, and when I do, that's the way it goes. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful time, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye for now, really. Thank you, and thanks, and bye.